So the U.S. Navy confirms on this Sunday morning that people are being welcomed, walk-ons are being allowed to walk on to the U.S. naval ship Comfort, which is docked in San Juan. This is a major development that most people weren't aware of. Now, the Navy says they accepted walk-ons when they first arrived in Puerto Rico and were there for 2.5 days. But I can tell you from our reporting, talking to people on the ground and talking to doctors, practically nobody knew that they were accepting walk-ons. Now the Navy is telling us and others that, hey, our doors are open, walk on board the ship. In fact, the Navy says that the Comfort arrived back in San Juan on Friday around 12:30 because the Puerto Rico Department of Health, along with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, decided that being in close proximity to Centro Medico is the best utilization of the ship to help relieve pressure on the Puerto Rican healthcare system. My question to the Navy is, or was, I asked them this morning, is this the first time you've accepted walk-ons? And they said, no, actually, when we first arrived, we were there for 2.5 days for a medical summit when the leadership met with the governor, the Puerto Rico Secretary of Health, FEMA, and others to determine the ship's capabilities and best use of the ship. So for those first 2.5 days, they claimed they did allow people to walk on, but then they started sailing around the island. There has been so much confusion regarding the Comfort, a number to call, how to get a patient on board. I remember talking to the man who runs the emergency room at Jalco Hospital on the southwestern side of the island, Dr. Renee Purcell, and he said, I wouldn't even know how to get a patient to the Comfort. So again, this is a major development that they are now saying publicly. They are welcoming walk-ons. They are docked in San Juan. And also we're being told that the occupancy there, most of the beds are about 76% full. That's a huge uptick from what it's been since the Comfort first arrived. They've treated 408 patients so far to date. So again, walk-ons being accepted. The naval ship Comfort is docked in San Juan. You can go there if you're having trouble getting in touch with someone to find out how to get a patient on board.